Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, on this video, I'm gonna be sharing about my private experience, private maternity clinic experience. Remember, guys, on my last video, I was talking about my public hospital experience. So it's gonna be the public versus the private. So basically, this one is not actually a hospital; it's more like a maternity clinic. So I was referred by one of my clients at work. I was sitting while I was pregnant. She was like, "Where are you gonna give birth?" And then I told her, "You know what? I'm not sure, and I'm not sure as yet because I told her about my story, my experience, with the public hospital where I went to on my um when I was pregnant with my other son, and then when I was explaining everything with my bad experience, unfortunately, she also had a bad experience with that particular hospital, and then she told me about this maternity clinic in Foster's Elutandwin or some yeah Elutandwin, and then she we went on Google together. And then we checked the reviews. Everybody's happy. All the mothers are happy with the experience and stuff like that. I was like, oh wow, maybe I should actually try them. You know, you'll never know. So I went, I think I was 6 months pregnant. Yeah. So I think it was on Sunday because they open every day. I called the midwife. Oh, she was so friendly. She was so friendly. I called her, and then she was like, "You're very welcome to come, so we can have a chit chat and then show you around, do a tour in the clinic." So yeah, so I think this following Sunday, took my husband with my son, and then we drove. Mind you, I stay in the east, in Benoni, so we went there. Went to the Forest Lorraine. I think it's about an hour when you go there. You drive an hour, but I didn't mind because I didn't actually want to go to that hospital, that I mentioned on my last video. So I was like, you know what? And when I checked around here, there was no really a private hospital that is actually reasonable. So I was like, let me go and check out. We went with my husband and my son. When we get there, we had an appointment with this midwife, and then we sat in the reception, and then all the ladies were, and the nurses were there. They were so friendly. The hospitality, the welcome, it was warm. And then we sat in that reception, and then the lady called us, went to this private room, and then she mentioned a lot. She was basically telling us all about the maternity clinic and stuff like that, what's going to happen to me, what's going to happen during the delivery. And I liked the fact that my husband had to, got the opportunity to be in the same room, to be in the delivery room, because obviously you guys know that when you go to the public hospital, I mean, your husband is not even allowed to go into you know your maternity room or your delivery room. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I mean, this is a good idea. Then we had to fill in some forms. They told me, when do you want to start with your antenatal classes? You know, I was like, yo, immediately, as soon as possible. And then they told me like, no, the antenatal is gonna be on the Tuesday, every Tuesday. I was like, no, it's fine. So I made sure that at work, I made sure that at work my day offs would be on Tuesday. So I was at 6 months. So I started joining them when I was 6 months. I must say, everything about that clinic, maternity clinic, is amazing. So I remember the first time I went there on Tuesday. yo, you know, I just told them my name when I was, registering and everything that day on Sunday. When I walked in, they could literally remember my name. Like, hi, Miss Ngwenya, how are you? Oh, I was like, you even remember my surname. I was very excited, that acknowledgement. I was like, you know what? Wow, I felt important, you know what I mean? It's like, they know me. And then I went inside, went to there's another like room where you like wait, like a waiting room. So you wait for to be called. They do all the checkups and stuff like that. They check literally everything. And your husband can also join. That was the good part that your husband, you know, go through the journey with you. It's not like you're alone. You know how we are with women. You get, you know, so emotional, sometimes lonely. You know, the hormones play around with us, but if your man is just around you, you feel so, you know. So I like the fact that, you know, I get to take my husband with, and then, you know, so that he can also enjoy the journey, you know. So yeah, they did all the checkups and stuff like that. You know, they were rubbing our feet, you know, we're doing some yogas there, and we're doing some squat there, you know, a little bit of exercise. And then after that, you know, they're asking mommies, I mean, the pregnant woman, the mommies, to be like, what do you want to eat? You know, you get to choose what you want to eat. The next thing, they bring you like fruits and everything. Mind you, the price is reasonable, and the hospitality. Wow, big up to those guys. You know, I did that for yeah, for 3 months, cause 6 months, yeah. And then I gave birth Feb. So yeah, February the 11th. Yeah, February the 11th. So what happened is that I was chilling at home, you know. I was like, yo, I'll tell you what I did actually to get my labor induced on another video, but not here. So I induced my labor naturally, not with any medication. I induced my labor. Yeah, that was my idea. Yeah, but my husband was not keen about that. I was like, hi, I'm tired, honey. This thing is too heavy. Plus, I'm skinny. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna induce this labor, but naturally so. Plus, I was doing some squat and stuff like that, so I induced my labor, and then I induced my labor in the around about 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. Around about quarter to 10 late. Later that night, later that day, quarter to 10, yo, I had a first contraction. Luckily, I downloaded a contraction app on my phone. I started timing my contraction, and then I timed my contraction. They were like, I know it's normal, it's normal. I timed it the third time, and then told me, no, you need to pack it and go to the hospital. I'm like, nah, because I thought maybe, man, it's not serious, man. Braxton Hicks. Nah, this is not real. I know labor. I know labor. Aibo. I timed it again and then told me, you need to go to the hospital. Emergency with red like letters. I'm like, this app is serious. I was like, anyway, my husband was like, Aibo, can you see that what this app is telling? It's telling you to pack, you know. By that time I haven't packed my bag, nothing whatsoever. Aibo. And I'm just chilling because now I'm thinking, can it be? Nah, I don't think it can be. Ow. The next thing I see my husband taking all the baby stuff, trying to pack everything. I'm like, what are you doing? It's not my time. And my husband took the bags and everything, was preparing, Baba. He was so excited, more than me, preparing, you know, picking the bags. I'm like, hey, Batu, this is serious. And I timed my contraction again with that app. It's called the contraction timer. Yeah, if you go to Play Store and then you search for contraction timer. Yeah, I think it's in blue and pink, if I'm not mistaken, the app. Yeah. So yeah, so my husband is busy packing. There's busy eyeball. I can feel now that eyeball, this contraction is serious. It's coming. Because remember, I had my son 3 years ago. So now I still remember the pain. I'm like, this one, is the real one. Now I'm the one who's starting now to pack, you know, trying to shower quickly, you know, put on my socks and all my, because I bought new stuff. Okay. Putting everything. Oh, and I put my makeup. I had to put my makeup on. Hey, honey. Put my makeup on. You, Pell, I wanted to look glamorous, because the hospital is, you know, to do. So I packed everything, and then, mind you, it's an hour drive. Because my husband was the reason why that he was so, you know, is because we had to drive an hour. For Flores from here, it's an hour, you know. So he was like, no, I don't want you to give birth, you know, in the car or something like that, because we see all these stories, man. Even on YouTube, you see people giving birth in a car, and the husband is helping there. He's like, no, I don't want to be traumatized. I don't want to. I know it's a good thing, you know, me giving, you know, pulling the baby out and stuff like that, but I ain't ready, honey. That's fine. I'm like, I chill. It's not gonna happen today. Okay, I was fine. We drove to Fosteros. Luckily, I didn't give birth in the car. Luckily, fine. We get there. Oh, before guys, before I left, I had to call them, like book like an appointment to tell them that, listen, I'm coming, guys. But I'm not sure if these are real liver, but I'll just come for in case. So we drove, got there. They were ready for us. They were ready. Like, hi, Mr. Nganya, how are you? Oh, I see. It's time now. I was like, hey, these people, why are they so friendly? You know, you're not used to it, but you're like, I wonder. But anyway, we get there. They gave me something like, I don't know, it's a sponge. Most people use it like for when you're stressed. They gave me that sponge. I don't know what you call it. You guys can comment down below what you call that sponge that you squeeze, when you're having those contraction. I don't know, but usually some people use it for stress. You can comment down below and tell me what's the name of that sponge thingy. So they gave me that just to squeeze it. I don't know if it's for stress or I don't know if it's for contraction. But anyway, they told me to lie down, did all the checks. Oh my God, they were wrapping my bag, allowing my husband to also. Oh, my delivery was so sweet, y'all. It wasn't so sweet. It was painful, but the mere fact that my husband was there and, how they were treating me, the nurses, oh, I enjoyed it. Nevertheless, so, my husband was there. He was telling me everything's going to be okay. And me, the pain was there, but the mere fact that, I was pampered and everything, it made everything easy. So, yeah, my husband was there and then they're busy, They told me, oh, listen, you're still far. It's like, not far, but 7 centimeter. The pains were there, but not as bad as like my other son, because I think the difference is because I had an induction with my son, but with this one there was no induction. Just everything was natural. Even on my 10 centimeter, it wasn't that bad, bad. No, it was okay. It was bad, but not bad. Bad, but not that bad. So I handled everything. It was so fast. It was so quick. It was like in 2 hours time, I think 3 hours time, I gave birth, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I gave birth at 1 a.m., past 1 a.m. Yeah. And then my husband was there, during the delivery. They're busy ramming my bag. They tell me, no, Miss Ngwenya, you've got this. Push the baby out. It's going to be okay. I'm trying to push and my baby is like, my husband is like, baby, you're going to be okay, trying to like. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I pushed the baby out. The baby was crying. The baby's healthy, But I was tired. I was very tired. This thing is tiring. Pushing out the baby, pushing out a human being out of you is tiring. So they took me, they cleaned me, everything was perfect. My placenta, I didn't have bad experience, with the placenta. Them taking out the placenta, no, everything was fine. I just had to push the placenta out. Boom. Within a second, it was out. And then, the other two nurses came, they took, wheeled me with a wheelchair, wheeled me to the other room. A very fancy, nice little room there, privacy with my husband and I. There was my husband and I, and then with our baby, mind you, I didn't have stitches this time. No stitches at all. My delivery was smooth, guys. No stitches whatsoever. So I went to that room, and then everything was fine. They made sure that I eat. They asked me what I want to eat. They asked me what I want to eat. Miss Ngwenya, what would you like to have? Miss Ngwenya, all the respect. Big ups to that, guys. Big up to those guys. They're asking me, what you gonna have? I'm like, no, can I have pap, please? Mind you, I'm a rural chick. I chop up. I asked for pap, and I think I had beef, and then I had beetroot. Yeah, I think beetroot is compulsory because you lost a lot of blood, and then vegetables. I can't remember well. Yeah, and then after that, minute after minute, they come and check you. How you doing? Are you feeling dizzy? What would you like to drink? Coffee, water? What do you? Oh, guys, everything was smooth. And then they checked me and the baby was fine, everything was smooth, you know. So yeah, my husband slept there, we slept there as well. And then in the morning they checked us again, checked the baby, they fed my baby. I didn't have to breastfeed, or because they even ask you breastfeed, or I don't like breastfeeding. That's just me. Yeah. And then yeah, they bathed my baby, and then they did all the checks. Everything was fine. The baby's healthy. The mommy's great. And then they told me, you know what, you leave at 2 p.m. Just a little bit so we can monitor you. And then my husband was happy with the experience. Like, yo, why didn't we even think about this? Yo, but then I was like, no, it's fine. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, so guys, yeah, and then 2 p.m. they came, did the last check, and then we had to sign some forms, discharge forms, and then yeah, we drove back home with my little one. That was the end of the story. Yo, yeah. So yeah, I must say public and private is two different. The private, the hospitality. I don't know why though. I cannot understand why. So I'll always recommend Elutandweni is in Fort Loras, Elutandweni private maternity clinic. Oh, those women are amazing. Oh, they always wear a smile on their faces. Guys, big up to you guys. You're big up. Anyway, guys, if you like my video, please like, share, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and I love you.